Could £30,000, could that get you like a nice piece of land somewhere? Like, what kind of land could that get you? Could you get somewhere in Kingston? You know, I know it varies depending on like,
It's relative, and the truth is that we always say that persons who are on YouTube are really doing their research most of the time, getting information most of the time, and we commend them for that. And that's one of the reasons why we do the conversations, because we create an avenue for persons to get information, right? In the instance where you talk about a nice piece of land, you have to be careful. Jamaica has 14 parishes. Different persons have different roots. A lot of persons will want to go back to the community that their family originated from to continue the process of creating family, creating heritage, building that out. The more you get to the urban centers or the coast, then the cost of the land goes up significantly. So, for example, we build mainly between Arakabeso on the north coast, that's in St. Mary Parish, across to Discovery Bay, that's in St. Anne Parish. A lot in that zone, I'm going to switch the currency on you now. A lot in that zone now, you have to start on the coastline, you're looking at 100K USD.
Okay.
And you haven't laid out, you don't even have a room yet. That's just the land.
Cool.
If you're going gated, trying to get land in a gated community, then you're going up from 100. That's on the coastline, like literally on the coastline with views. As you go further inland, then the price starts to fall. So if you make your way all the way inland, trust me, you can find a little development and you can get property for maybe currently 3 million Jamaican dollars, right? Which would be about 15,000 pounds, give or take, right? Further inland. But persons, again, depending on their roots, they may choose to go back, into a more rural setting, and they're comfortable doing that. But we can tell you that the majority of persons, especially if it is that they're planning to visit frequently or they want to move or just have a good route on the island, most times they want to be closer to the urban center, if not in the urban center, or closer to the coast, if not on the coast, with the ocean view. And that's when the meter starts to go up in terms of price.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that.
And we refer to that as the price and the location.
Yeah.
That's the interaction right there. So if your location is going to be prime and you're going to be gated, then it's top dollar.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on the coastline. But if you're going up in the hills, up in the rural areas, where you may not have all the services that you want, or you're not close to the as close to the urban center that you'd like to be for banking, and hospitals and schools, and there's a lot of things to consider.
Yeah.
So I know of persons coming back to the island. In some instances, they have a medical condition.
Yeah.
They are not trying to go in an area that doesn't provide reasonable timed access to a medical facility. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because in instances of where most persons are coming from, whether US, Canada, UK, Europe, whichever side of the globe, in most instances, the access to medical services is fairly reasonable.
Yeah.
If you're coming back, you got to do your research, depending on what the situation may be. So let me give you a simple example. I have a friend that recently has gone into dialysis because he has issues with his kidney.
Okay.
He has to be close to a dialysis center because he has to go in 2 times a week. And he's assessed to go within another year, he has to be going in 3 times a week.
Okay.
So those dialysis centers now predominantly are in the urban centers like Kingston. So if that's the situation, then you want to stay fairly close.
Yeah.
Rather than be driving 2-3 hours to make it twice a week. That's draining.
Yeah.
To be honest. And there are a lot of other factors, but you know, it's medical. It could be a case where, you know, you're gonna have a kid that's gonna be going to school. You want them to get into a good school. Here you're moving back. Where do you choose to go? Is it a prep school in terms of the level? Is it a high school? Or is it a university? So again, there are factors that you have to take into consideration. So every individual or every couple making that decision, they have to put everything on the table and then have that discussion to see what works for them. We know what the hot spots are in terms of returning, you know, Ocho Rios, like I said, on the coast, St. Anne, St. Mary. We know about Negril, we know about Portland, we know about the Mandeville, St. Elizabeth, we know about St. Thomas warming up now, you get me? But in each instance, you have to take into consideration those factors that are important to the individual. So you don't just follow the crowd, do your research. That's what we always encourage. Right.
That's great, thank you. Okay, so the next question I have for you